Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Alpha Dean, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Now today, this is going to be a summoning event. However, it's also going to be the strategy that I'm using so that I don't have to spend as many shards as what otherwise I would have done. So if you are just here for the summoning events, feel free to skip ahead in the video. But for anybody that's interested in what I'm doing so that I don't have to pull as many shards, then obviously this bit's for you. So as you can see, I am inside the Ice Golem. Now, I'm in here for one reason, and one reason alone, and that is the Sweetheart event that we've got going on at the minute. I'm in here solely for the heart coins. So you could say, well, why are you in Ice Golem? There's a lot better dungeons to be running. There is your Spider, you can get your better silver. A lot more silver's offered up in Spider. Or you could be doing Fire Knight for your Savage gear, or you could be doing Dragon for your Speed gear. And yes, of course I could. However, this Ice Golem is actually the only tournament that's going on at the minute. And because I'm free to play, wherever I can pick up free rewards alongside gaining these heart coins, that's the situation that we're in at the minute. Wherever I can pick up other rewards alongside that, so I'm technically double dipping, it's something that I'm going to be doing. And yes, the gear drops in here, it just so happens it's not great. It is your reflex that's on the 3 times. And I wish that it would have been something better. It could have been my cursed, it could have been my reflex, or it could have been my provoke. They're just like better sets in general. They're using a lot more areas. Right? However, it's not. Retaliation, it's not the worst set out there. I used to use it. I don't think that I'm using it on anybody at the minute. It's very, very niche. But yeah, there is worse sets. However, that's not why I'm running this, and if it was a different dungeon, it would be a lot better for me, of course it would. However, it's just what it is. And the rewards from here that we're able to get from the tournament, they're not as bad as what they normally are, I'd say. Like, there is 2 that I'm quite interested in from here, and they're not even the top ones. So, the ones that I'm interested from here inside this Ice Golem tournament is my 40 gems. Yeah, it's only 130 energy, but I can use it as and when that I want. In my case, I'm just going to be using it straight away, so it's pointless. But it is stuff that I can just reinvest. And then the other one is your Ancient Shard. Now the Ancient Shard is not a great one, yet again. However, it is something that I can use further down the line, or at this event. It gives me, what is it, the points for an Ancient is 300 points, I believe. So it's still 300 points. I'm only getting 50 of them from here, so all in all, not bad. And for the sake of, well, just running this dungeon instead of another one, yeah, okay, I'll do that. So yeah, that's the reason that I'm running this. And then I am going to complete this out in full. And once I have completed this in full, depending on the time, I've got quite a few gems saved up. So if I have got time, I'll then throw some energy into Dragon and whatnot as well. Now obviously this is going to depend on how long that your runs are in your dungeons, if you're going to be doing the same, and also the time that you've got in the game. But if you can save shards, I would advise that you do it. We have got the anniversary fusion coming on, like I said, so be mindful of that. I'm very much aware of it, and although I have got enough shards saved up for me to be able to comfortably complete the fusion, it is in the back of my mind that if an event such as this one comes up, that we've got at the minute, the one Noldua's 5-star soul, if one comes up like this for the anniversary fusion, I may not have what it takes to complete that with just shards. So that's the reason that I'm running these dungeons instead of just blasting out my shards. So yeah, do bear that in mind. But I am also, by the way, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, I am not going for this Noldua's 5-star soul. I do believe she is a good champion, and I believe that she would help my account, especially in areas such as Faction Wars Hard. I have stated she'd replace 2 of my characters in there, but I'm not going for it, just because I do believe that the anniversary fusion thing would be better. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here, I believe, and I'll get back with my summoning sessions. I've completed my Ice Golem runs, and I've managed to get myself to 8,689 points in regards to these heart coins. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to pull void shards. Now the reason for this is because SOLANAR is in here and I am at mercy. So I should get him within my first temple. Now, if I get super unlucky and I've got to pull another 10, which shouldn't happen, so if I do have to pull 20, then that's what I'll do just to get a legendary. And then from there, I will go into my sacreds. So if I'm pulling 10 of them, I'll pull 10 voids and I'll pull 5 sacreds. If I do have to pull the 20 of the voids, then I'm going to have to do like a mismatch. So I'll do 20 voids, I'll do 3 sacreds, and then I'll do 2 ancients. So that's what I'm going to do, and I am going to get into that, and I am going to pull them now. So let's get to it. Should get a legendary in this temple, like I say, so. Here we go. Ooh, Supreme Eiffel. Ooh, that is dirty. I might actually just pull another temple anyway. And that's what I'm going to do, because I never get lucky on these. I'm always into Mercy. So, and that's pulling on 2 times events. I may as well just pull here. So that's what I'll do. I'm not really expecting to hit anything, like I said, but this is just really for the points. And there we have it. So let's go from there. I'll pull 3 of these sacreds now. I do like how they've done this. You've now got 2 champions. To me, these are the only 2. I don't know if it matters which order that you pull them in. I'd rather get Rotos. But yeah, they're the 2 that I'm choosing. I don't think any of these ones are worth pulling for. I ain't got any of these. So I will pull 3 of these sacreds. I don't believe that I'm close to Mercy on these ones. So yeah, not really expecting to pull a legendary. However, one of these 2 would be nice if I do. One more after this one. Another epic. It's to be expected. Last one then. Probably an epic. It is. Okay, Ugo's not bad. I think I can still empower Ugo. Pretty sure she's not up 4 yet, so not too bad there. And then I'll just end it off with 2 of these ancients, and that should be it done. So again, I'm picking the same ones. I'm just going to do 2 single pulls here. I'm nowhere near Mercy on these ancients. I got stupidly lucky the last time that I pulled. So I think I got something like 5 legendaries in 100 shards, something like that. Amazing luck. That's on my channel if you want to check that out. So yeah, that's going to be it, I think, in regards to the points. I will just double check, make sure that I've got... Okay, so I am just short. I've worked that out wrong somewhere. So I'll pull another 3. Pull another 3 of these. Mass was never my strong suit, to be fair. Okay, that should be it now. So let's just... Yep, it's 38,500 I believe to get them all, so let's go collect this. Make sure that you don't collect this one up top, it's just not needed. And that's it. We should now have Noldua. Stupid pop-ups. And another one. Just make sure that we have got her here now ready. And there she is, 100 of your fragments. So yeah, that's going to be it for the Noldua fusion. I hope your summons went better than mine. Like I said, I knew that I was guaranteed a legendary, and it wasn't a good one for me, unfortunately, but that's the way that it goes. I always get terrible luck with them, to be fair, my voids, so it's just how it is. I hope you've got better luck than me. If you did pull somebody, let me know. Did you get SOLANAR, first and foremost? And then if not, was it at least a good champion that you managed to pull in? So that's it for me, guys. I've been Alpha Dean. This has been a Raid Shadow Legends video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.